I saw Stephen A. Smith kind of talking shit.
I done told y'all that this is a shakedown of the highest order. And to be frank with you, I think that the entire legal team, what is his name, Busby? I think that they all need to be investigated.
Forget what you thought you knew about courtroom battles. The saga involving legendary tight end turned media titan Shannon Sharpe just took a shocking, unexpected turn that ripped the headlines wide open. This wasn't buried in legal documents. It exploded onto the streets of Atlanta in broad daylight, catching everyone off guard and transforming a simmering lawsuit into absolute dynamite.
20-year-old period. Nothing wrong with being no freak, but be a freak and it makes sense.
US months ago, the sports world watched as the first tremors hit. A civil claim surfaced, quietly filed by a former fitness entrepreneur referred to only by initials to protect her privacy. The allegations were serious, painting a picture of intimidation and emotional trauma during a short relationship in 2023. At the heart of it all, a single night in Miami was described, focusing on coercive behavior the plaintiff categorized as SA. It was a heavy accusation against a figure widely viewed as a respected broadcaster, setting the stage for a tense legal confrontation. His legal team's immediate response? A fierce declaration that the suit was nothing but a manufactured play for clout, vowing to fight back with everything they had.
I'm letting the successful black men out there know that they are coming through you, through your dick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you got freaky better.
Because this is freaky.
Yeah, we seen it.
Yeah, Michelle told us.
She said it. Yeah.
Michelle told us
because
that he
just
was
days
freaky.
after Sharpe's legal bomb dropped came the equally unexpected countermove. Just after 11 a.m., reporters staked out at the Fulton County Courthouse, expecting nothing more than routine paperwork filings, were suddenly met with a face-to-face showdown. The accuser herself arrived, flanked by attorneys and a crisis management expert, marching directly into a press scrum. With cameras rolling and microphones live, she delivered a measured yet incredibly forceful statement for nearly 6 minutes. Her key points were direct and unwavering. She flatly denied ever asking for hush money. She insisted that raw phone data, untouched and unedited, would prove her timeline of events beyond any doubt. And in a moment that grabbed national attention, she directly challenged Sharpe to release the full, unedited security footage he referenced in his countersuit, staring straight into the cameras and declaring, "I will not be silenced." It was a bold public appearance designed to reclaim the narrative and force the battle out of the shadows. But back inside the courthouse, crucial decisions were being made that would impact everything.
I done told y'all that this is a shakedown of the highest order. And to be frank with you, I think that the entire legal team, what is this?
I saw Stephen A. Smith kind of talking shit.
While the public drama unfolded outside, inside the courthouse walls, the legal teams were locked in an 85-minute pre-trial conference with the presiding judge. And sources close to the situation revealed some absolutely critical rulings. The court set an expedited discovery schedule, forcing both parties to exchange digital records. Everything from text chains and rideshare logs to hotel key swipes and surveillance video footage within a tight 30-day window. Depositions, those grueling under-oath interrogations where everything comes out, were ordered to begin by early July. But perhaps the most significant ruling, the one that could blow this case wide open to the public, was the judge's denial of Sharpe's request for a protective order. This means most of the evidence exchanged during discovery will not be sealed from the public. Text messages, video clips, timelines, much of it could soon be on the table, potentially flooding timelines and news feeds long before a jury is selected. The stage is set for a massive exchange of digital secrets, and the ripple effects are already shaking the foundations of the sports media world. The industry fallout from this escalating legal war was instant and undeniable. ESPN, where Sharpe is a prominent voice on First Take, officially declined to comment. However, insiders report that producers held an emergency call involving Sharpe's representatives and Disney's compliance council, highlighting the immediate corporate concern. Advertisers, the lifeblood of sports media, are watching the situation with extreme caution. A spokesperson for a major athletic apparel brand featuring Sharpe in web promos acknowledged they are monitoring the situation. Often corporate speak for hitting the pause button. On Fox Sports, panelists openly debated whether Sharpe can even remain on air if depositions reveal damaging conduct, even if no criminal charges are ever filed. The network's morning share index reportedly dipped 2 points on the speculation alone. Financial analysts are already crunching the numbers. One expert estimates Sharpe's total brand value across television, podcasts, and endorsements at a massive $22 million. But a protracted legal battle, especially one involving such serious allegations, could shave up to 40% off that figure if advertisers pull back campaigns. We're already seeing the first signs. A wellness supplement company quietly pulled pre-roll ads from Sharpe's YouTube channel, a decision that could trim 6 figures from his quarterly revenue. And a sneaker brand reportedly considering postponing a limited edition Club Shay Shay trainer launch scheduled for next month knows that every delay costs money. But a misaligned launch in the midst of scandal could cost far, far more in damaged brand equity. This isn't just a legal fight, it's a potentially multi-million-dollar hit to a media empire. But both sides are preparing for the fight of their lives. Shannon Sharpe's decision to countersue aggressively is a massive, high-stakes gamble. Veteran trial attorneys suggest it's a bet that complete transparency will ultimately vindicate him, airing out all the details to prove his claims of fabrication and extortion. But as legal experts warn, transparency cuts both ways. If the massive volume of evidence exchanged during discovery yields even a single corroborated instance of coercion or paints a questionable picture, the financial and reputational damage could be catastrophic, dwarfing any losses he might face from the original claim alone. From the accuser's camp, the objective is now twofold: survive the brutal court of public opinion while simultaneously preparing for what their counsel is calling document dump season. Their lead attorney plans to subpoena production meetings from Sharpe's popular Club Shay Shay podcast, arguing that behind-the-scenes banter could show a pattern of misogynistic rhetoric. They've also reportedly reached out to witnesses who attended a private after-party in South Beach on the night in question, with several agreeing to testify under seal. It's a strategy designed to scrutinize Sharpe's character and public persona, hoping to find evidence that supports their claims, or at least undermines his credibility in the eyes of a jury. The legal maneuvering is intense, and the next phase promises to be even more revealing. Beyond the courtroom, the real-time battle for public opinion is raging, mirroring the deeply polarized cultural landscape. Polls show public opinion is sharply split. Nearly half of respondents believe Sharpe should step away from his on-air duties until the civil matter is resolved, while a significant portion says he should remain, citing the presumption of innocence. This division is amplified across social media platforms like Instagram and X, where fan pages fiercely argue over leaked snippets of alleged text messages, some purporting to show consensual plans, others appearing to document frantic late-night calls. The online environment has become a free-for-all of speculation and misinformation. Late one night, a TikTok account claimed to leak the full Miami hotel surveillance video, the very footage central to the dispute. Forensic analysts quickly determined it was doctored, footage from an entirely unrelated incident. Yet, before it was taken down, that fake clip racked up 3 million views in just 4 hours. Legal scholars warn that misinformation on this scale can easily taint potential jury pools, raising the possibility of needing to move the trial out of Atlanta altogether. Adding another layer, advocacy groups are mobilizing. The Atlanta branch of Stand Strong organized a candlelight vigil outside ESPN's regional headquarters, urging the network to prioritize survivor voices. Simultaneously, a grassroots coalition of former athletes launched the hashtag number #ProtectOurIcons, arguing that high-profile figures are increasingly targeted for baseless payouts. Both hashtags trended concurrently, perfectly illustrating the warring narratives playing out online.